Hello! Hello! How are you doing, guys? Welcome, welcome. Um, Today is my fourth day here. Hello. Um, I'm new. I'm new in this server. Hello. Um, what can I tell you guys about me? My name is Edward. Welcome to my stream. Hello, new. um, how are you doing, guys? How are you feeling today? What's up? What's up, youngsters? um, I really don't know what else to say. I wasn't going to turn on stream today, but I kind of guessed I would just stream and have that compensate the short I didn't upload today. So yeah, there's that. Also, it helps to like farm the requirements for affiliate, right? I slept in a bad position. Now my neck hurts like I'm an old man. Oh boy. So doing a just chatting stream. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Last three streams, it was just chatting streams. I did try to have a stream watching something, but I just kind of forgot to, actually watch something, and I ended up talking. But yeah, probably this stream I'll watch something, even though I said I will talk. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I've been kind of feeling sore from sleeping too. It's kind of strange. Maybe it's in the air. I don't know, Bean. Could be. I really don't know. um, I will think about what I want to watch while I'm here. Because I've been watching movie summaries, but they're in Spanish, so you guys won't understand. When do we get the artist stream? I really like what you posted a while back. Oh, I'd love to, but it's a bit uncomfortable. It's a bit uncomfortable because I kind of have to move everything around to be able to stream and draw because like my tablet is to the side of the desk. It's kind of uncomfortable. It's not in front of me because in front of me it's the keyboard and the mouse. I don't know if you kind of visualize it. It's like a long desk. I have one screen here, the other right beside it, resting on like a little box. So it's propped up, and in front of it, it's the tablet. So it's kind of to the side of the desk. So it's kind of uncomfortable to stream. If I have to set everything up to be comfortable and speak to you guys and all of it. I hope I made myself clear. Tape the tablet on the keyboard. I definitely should. I was looking to replace it though. It's quite old. It's been with me for like 5 years already, and I had mine before that one. Before this one, I have already. It's an XP pen. It's an XP pen tablet. It's a display tablet. Before this one, I had a way. Oh, how do you pronounce this? How do you pronounce this? Wacom or Wacom? Because I always called it Wacom, but I've I don't know. Like there are brands that you guys call it differently. Um, Wacom is how I say it. Oh yeah, makes sense because Nike, for example, we don't really call it Nike. We call it Nike or I don't know. Yeah, like that Nike, not Nike. So it's weird. So yeah. Hello, Milo. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Um, so I had a Intuos Wacom before this one, and it was my first ever tablet. Um, but I had it for a long, long time, and it broke. It like the sensibility kind of became all wacky and wouldn't draw a straight line. It will wobble around like the pencil was broken. Like the sensibility of it was kind of broken. I really don't know what happened with it, but it didn't work again. So I bought a replacement. Did you try turning it on and off again? Oh, I have, yes. But the thing is, I tried to fix it like several times because it was like my work tool. I needed it because if I didn't have one, I was not able to finish work, you know? And I had to finish work because I wouldn't be able to deliver them. And so I kind of got one like in, I don't know, how do you say it? How do you call it in English when you buy something but you pay it in parts? So you kind of do one payment now, which is like a quarter of it, and next month you pay another one, and so you pay monthly, so until you paid completely. How is that called? Finance? Well, maybe. Oh, well, increments. I don't know. Payment plan. I kind of got it like on a payment plan. I will pay it monthly, and so I don't know for how long I paid it. I think it was like maybe 5 or 6 months or something, and I ended up paying it like completely, and it's been with me ever since. I kind of wanted to replace it because um it's quite old already. It kind of works, but it has the trademark big gray void in the middle, you know, when it's all scratched up, and it it has that. So I kind of wanted to get a bigger one, you know, a new one, a bigger one, because this one is the 15.6, 15.6, I think. Let me just 15.6, the Artist Pro, and so I wanted a 21. Aren't drawing tablets expensive? Oh yes, they are. They are. But I'm saving. I'm saving penny by penny, and hopefully I'll be able to replace it. I'm not. I'm not saying I want to replace it right now. I really don't have the income for that, but I want to at some point. Hopefully, we gotta get the 27-inch soon. Oh, that's too big though. that's a lot. That's almost like it's bigger than a monitor. Why do you need so much space? Well, maybe it's something like, yeah, for real, it's basically a TV. Maybe it's something like when you pay, I don't know if you, I thought YouTube Premium was so unnecessary. It was like a waste of money and time. And I got it. I kind of had the trial month, and I needed it ever since. I couldn't live without it. So, I mean, maybe it's kind of like that, you know? You spend a lot of time without it, but then you have it, and then you can't live without it. I don't know. I never had like a such a big screen, you know? Where else am I gonna put my 27 tabs? Oh my god. Where else am I gonna put my 27 JPEGs of this little rabbit eating salad with a head? Sure, you can split screen more than half and half. Oh yeah, well I guess that's true, yes. I didn't think about it. You know, like these big monitors that are very elongated, you know? It's like two monitors, but like glued together. It's like a big screen and it's very wide. And most of the time it's kind of curved, you know? And I always wonder, how do you manage to play a game with that? Like, does it elongate the game as well, or does it only show in one side of the screen? How does that work? And so I had no idea. But yeah, maybe it doesn't do that. I mean, I guess some games can do that because I've seen like when they remade the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Was I don't remember. I'm not sure if it was Ocarina of Time or if it was Majora's Mask, when they kind of revamped it for PC and it had like a widescreen mode, and you could like literally see everything because it was elongated. It was strange. You can see your bad KDA better on a big monitor. Yeah, true. You can see how bad you suck in 4K, high resolution. 4K, Edo. That's a thing of the past. Now we have a bazillion K. That's what's up today. I really don't know what to watch. I've been watching my YouTube feed, and it's strange. It's strange because back when I used to do you know Spanish streams, I always kind of had this fight with the chat because I would not be able to watch a video in English because they wouldn't understand. And now there's a bazillion videos in Spanish, and I'm like, okay, this is not working. Okay, champ, good luck at work. Hope it's not too rough on you. Nom nom nom. What could I watch? Bonjour, but in Spanish. Bonjour. Hello, hello. Welcome, stranger. Maybe we could. Oh wait, I think I remember this. I think I remember this game. Okay, this is an easy peasy video. Maybe we could watch this. I'll try not to die of boredom, no orders, and only filling bottles of liquids. Oh boy. Well, good luck. Hi, stranger. Hello. How are you doing today? How do you feel? Nom, nom, nom. Nom, nom, nom. Okay, I think we're gonna watch this video. I haven't even seen like a little, like anything about the FNAF Secret of the Mimic. It's supposedly one of the mainline FNAF games, right? Why did it not succeed as much as the rest of the games? What happened there? Welcome back. Welcome back to you too. Because, oh, well, maybe. I don't know. Num. Okay, let's. Oh, what could we watch? Oh, I could watch this. Easy speech video. Or maybe we could watch a video of lads playing Sister Location for the first time. Well, but I think Sister Location is kind of the most boring out of the mainline FNAF games. I'm not gonna lie. I feel it's very boring. Well, at least until it actually gets, a little bit of action. But I don't know. The mini games are cool, but like the actual main game, I feel like it's kind of boring. Okay. I like FNAF World. FNAF World is the RPG, right? It's kind of like an RPG. Is it? Let me just Google it. FNAF World. Oh, it is. It is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I like it. I've seen a video of a guy who wanted only beat it with Freddy, like all the Freddys. Their regular Freddy, Toy Freddy, Golden Freddy, and all of that. It was interesting. It was interesting. I like watching gameplays of it. It it's entertaining. It's entertaining. I like it. I think my favorite one out of the main four, I am not going to count the rest because I really don't remember them. But I think the greatest one out of them all would probably be um I guess that one could be the one in the one of the little kid that's in the room, that's in his room. That one. I think that one is not the main four. I think it's FNAF 1, FNAF 2, FNAF 3, uh, FNAF 4. Is it FNAF 4? I think. The one with the kid that has to watch the doors and the closet and behind his bed. Yeah, that one. I think I like that one. I will never ever play it because I'm such a scaredy cat when it comes to horror games. Good evening, hello, welcome. How are you feeling today? A song. What do you mean? You gotta play it, Trust. I don't know. I don't really like it. I am very I am very easily spooked. It's strange. It's strange because I don't like horror games at all. Like, I hate them. It's something I don't enjoy, and I know there's people that enjoy that say that they don't like them, horror games, and they just enjoy getting scared. I don't enjoy getting scared. I hate it. I genuinely, sincerely have a bad time. But it's not the same for horror movies, actually, or horror videos. Like, I don't know why. Edo-kun. Why would you call me that? Oh my god. Why would you call me that? Oh, I mean, you're not wrong though. Well, oh yeah, that's a very good song. Yes, I like it. So stereo. Yes. What was it going to say? Oh yeah, that it's not the same with, actual horror movies and horror videos. It's just with horror games. I really don't know why. I don't know why, but I really have a hard time playing horror games. I feel like too on edge all the time, which is not the case with horror movies. They just kind of, I don't know. It's like a sad story, I think. Like, I feel that my problem is that with a horror movie, you kind of know what's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's set in stone. You just watch. You can't do anything. But with horror games, you actually have an active input on what will happen or what events you will trigger because you control it. And that is what makes me very, very anxious. I feel that could be a reasonable explanation. I love like these horror movies the most, not because I get scared, but the practical effects and acting of the time is charming. Yes, of course. It's actually, there are so many movies that I'm so surprised never used like CGI. Well, because CGI was kind of ass back in the day, you know? But the practical effects, like for example, Chucky. Chucky is not made with a computer, like it's actually a robot talking and moving. Like it's kind of like, I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. It's real. It's not like something animated. It's an actual thing that was crafted to look real because it's actually there, because it's actually controlled by people, and it's not just a special effect in a movie and all of that. It's real. It's real machinery that moves and reacts. That's what I'm trying to say. That's awesome, actually. And also there are like the gore in some movies, like the effects for when people die or are like, you know, are we real? You know what? I'm not sure if we are. They did so many cool things in the Elm Street movies. Yes, 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 yes. It's actually so awesome. I, I. That's a bit of a part of a sad part of cinema. How everything is done with CGI today. It's not. They don't just do that anymore. They just leave it all to technology. Which, I mean, fair enough. Technology has made big progress. Has made a big progress at the point that they don't really need to invest on practical effects anymore. But it's kind of lost its charm. I don't know if I am explaining myself. It's not the same as it used to be. But yeah. Also because even if there is a lot of technology today, technology available for people around the world, um, things still can suck. Things still can look very bad if they are not done properly or by an expert. You know, like in some Marvel movies, like the CGI is horrendous, is abhorrent, and you just kind of go with it because, well, whatever. I don't know. Best new horror movie. The best new horror movie I saw is Together. Oh yes, I watched it. Yes, yes, yes. It's so gross. It's disgusting, but at the same time, it makes me curious. I mean, imagine yourself fused with someone. That would be weird. That would be strange. Well, I wonder if there's like a recap or something of the movie, so we watch it together. Together. Let me just see if there's something. Well, maybe there's not. The idea was so interesting. Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of struggling because everything I watch is in Spanish. um Wait, let me find something. Let me find something. Give me a moment. Let me find something. I will find something. Maybe like this. Okay, nah, I'm not gonna have luck with this. Well, whatever. Wait, it is what it is. Let me check this video though. I'm not sure if it's good. It has 48k views. Maybe it's It's a good video. Wait. Okay. It's in English. It's in English.
The directorial debut by Michael Shanks, Together.
That's a very British accent, isn't it? All the Spanish I know is also from movies like Hasta la Vista, baby. I mean, that's a good thing to know. It's very useful. um I don't know what I could like I could teach you something. Maybe something like ¿Qué onda, guachín? ¿Qué onda, guacho? ¿Qué onda, pibe? ¿Todo bien? Fiera. ¿Todo bien, máquina? I don't know. I only know curse words in Spanish. Yeah, it's pretty much the first thing that everybody learns in every language. Like in, well, I've learned the Russian word, the Russian word of via CS videos. You know, I was gonna say CS:GO, but not CS:GO. CS like suka, you know, or bliat. And that's everything I know. Oh yeah, Privyet, Spasiva, and Yanie Gavario Paruski, I think. I'm fine, but you are fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. I feel um I feel, how could I describe it? Buenos morning. Yes, exactly. A certain old taught me when she sneezes 4 times in a row, we say salud. Yes, salud. That's what we say when someone sneezes. That's kind of like the equivalent of bless you. Well, I can say I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling a bit more relaxed, a bit more free of my chains. I don't know if you get what I mean, Hagrid. Um, I say that when I take a shot. Bless you or salud. Oh, salud, yes. Yeah, salud is also a way to say like cheers. You know, it means a lot of things. Depends on the context. Okay, let me just put this video here and hopefully we can see it. There we go. Okay,
Has just been released in theatres, and it's quite the
there we go.
insane body horror installment. It's a blend of
Body
different
horror
genres, giving us
installment.
horror, drama, and a sprinkle of comedy all throughout.
There we go.
I really
Sorry.
enjoyed the film, and I thought it was a unique take on the horror genre, using its moments of horror to tell its story and central ideas.
The scene where the
Dave
guy
Franco
has
and Alison Brie
like he like they have the hair of the girl like on his mouth. It was it really made me flinch.
do a terrific job in telling this tale of codependency, and their chemistry on screen together is just as strong as it appears to be in real life. But in this explained analysis,
This is
I'm
the
going to be
actor
giving you my
that,
breakdown of the Together movie,
acted on
discussing
the-
full plot details, the ending, the meaning of the film, and much
On the
more.
movie
There will
of
be many
the
spoilers in this video, so
magicians,
if you
right?
haven't watched the film yet, then I would recommend checking it out before watching my analysis.
Dave Franco.
Before I get into it though, if you want to see more
I
on
played
upcoming
dog in this
releases
movie.
like
Oh,
Together,
you're
then
famous.
don't forget
Oh,
to support
boy.
this upload by giving it
We
a
got a
like
star
rating
here in the
and
chat.
subscribing to the channel. But without further ado, let's dive into my explained video for Michael Shanks Together. So the new Together film features real-life couple
Mark
Alison
was my
Brie and
favorite
Dave
line.
Franco in the roles
Mark
of Tim
completely
and Millie, who
distorted.
find themselves in a challenging
In a
phase of
hellish
their
voice.
relationship as they relocate to a new town. This dark romantic comedy delves into their dynamic together as they encounter an enigmatic substance that initiates a transformation, potentially merging them into a single entity. As one of the most talked about horror films of 2025, Together provides a nuanced perspective on relationships. The narrative intricately weaves this with elements of body horror
Oh
alongside a
boy.
further exploration into a relationship cult, prompting audiences to
This
reflect
was
on the
such a messy
complexities of
movie,
love.
like
So it's time to analyse the film's plot and delve
it was
into its
awful.
thought-provoking ending that is sure to generate considerable conversation.
But I liked it. It was
So
good.
in the opening of the Together movie, Millie Wilson embarks on a new journey by accepting a position teaching English at an elementary school. She relocates to the countryside alongside her longtime partner Tim, who is pursuing a career as a musician.
Okay, we got Millie and Tim. Millie is a teacher, and Tim is a musician who doesn't know what to do with his life.
Prior to their move, Millie takes a significant step in their relationship by proposing to Tim during a farewell gathering
Judge
with
it.
friends. However, Tim's hesitant reaction to her proposal leads to an awkward moment in
famous
front
people
of
in
their
the
friends,
chat.
creating tension in an otherwise
Hello.
celebratory event.
How are
Once
you
they
doing?
do move location, they go on a nearby hiking trip, and Tim and Millie find themselves seeking refuge in a cave due to a heavy rainstorm. With limited access to water, they drink from a pool located
it was a
within
very
the
good
cave.
movie.
The following morning, they wake up to find their legs attached together by a mysterious glue-like substance, which they do
I am secretly trying to traumatize everybody who didn't watch it.
eventually manage to separate. As time passes, we learn that Tim experiences unusual episodes where he feels an inexplicable physical attraction to Millie, despite
Do you think he actually rolls back his eyes like that, or did he, or is that special effects or something like that? I don't know. I know there's people who can do that, like on command. I can't. I always had like this fear that my eyes will roll around and turn up, upside down. I don't know. I don't know how to express it, but I kind of never could do that because it made me afraid. Afraid my eyes will not go back to how they used to be.
the couple having previously faced challenges regarding their sexual intimacy. Each time he regains his senses, he pulls away, leading to confusion and frustration for Millie. Later on, Millie's co-worker Jamie visits their home to welcome them to the neighbourhood and is invited in for dinner. During the meal, Tim and
I
Millie
think I did
share
it
their
without
peculiar
effects.
cave experience,
Oh, boy.
prompting Jamie to
That's
reveal the
awesome.
cave's history as a former church before it collapsed. Later on, Millie
The
drops
fact
Tim
that
off
that
at a
guy is
train
a future,
station
it's so
as he prepares to
shocking to
travel
me.
for a band performance.
Like, I don't know why
However,
I
Tim
didn't
struggles
expect
with another
it.
episode and walks all the way
I'm actually a person that has a very, very hard time deciphering a movie. I just kind of enjoy the now of the moment. I don't really like to sit down and think about what will happen. I just watch what's happening, you know? I kind of process things one at a time. And so the fact that I don't know, I didn't anticipate this. It was like, whoa, I enjoyed it more.
to Millie's workplace. In a kid's bathroom, an agitated Millie confronts him, leading to a moment of intimacy that results in a somewhat embarrassing
usually analyze it
situation
while
where they
watching.
become physically stuck
I
together.
know, like
And after they eventually
like
separate,
most normal
they are
people,
spotted
you
by
know?
Jamie there. Soon after, Millie decides to visit Jamie's home to apologise for what he saw, and during their discussion, she begins to share some of the challenges she and Tim have been encountering in their relationship. Jamie references the Aristophanes theory on the essence and origin of love, urging Millie not to lose sight of her other half. He reflects on his own relationship with his late husband, but before he can go any further into that, Millie notices a disoriented Tim outside and abruptly leaves. So after all his weird behaviour, Tim decides to consult a doctor who attributes his symptoms to panic attacks and prescribes him muscle relaxants. During that visit, the doctor also mentions that a local couple, Simon and Kerry,
That's so
have recently
creepy
gone
though.
missing.
Like
When home
there's
and upon
medicine that
reviewing posts
actually
from social
like
media,
kind of
Tim
sedates
learns
you.
that Simon and Kerry had visited
It's so
the same
scary.
cave where he and
I don't
Millie
think I ever
experienced
had
an incident. Noticing
like a
identical
situation
symbols
where
near
I
the
had
entrance
to
of the
take one of
cave,
those.
Tim attempts to persuade
But like
Millie
actually
that they might be
get
at risk
get
of facing the same
drug
fate as the
yourself
missing
pretty
couple,
much, you know?
but his efforts are
It's weird.
unsuccessful.
It's strange.
And on that same night, Tim
Do you
and
want
Millie
to try now?
experience a
No,
force
I'm
that pushes
okay.
them together in the house, causing their bodies to twist involuntarily and resulting in an unnatural fusion of their arms. In a
But
state
thank
of
you for
panic,
the
they
offer,
try
though.
to take Tim's relaxant medication, which helps stops any further fusion before they succumbs to unconsciousness. Upon waking, Tim finds himself restrained to a chair while Millie attempts to detach their fused limb with his saw. It does work, but they know that things are getting worse and they need to confront it together. Millie
That's a
eventually
rough
leaves to
watch.
retrieve her misplaced keys from Jamie's place, and meanwhile, Tim discreetly returns to the cave. There he encounters the missing couple Simon and Kerry, who are now grotesquely fused together into a singular monstrous form. This brings us to the ending of the film.
Yeah, they actually mention in the movie, like in pretty much at the beginning of the movie, that there was a couple that went there and got lost. And so you don't know about them until later on, where they kind of are like, you kind of find out that they got lost in the place where the cave was located, you know? And so because they fall into a cave that has some strange water the protagonist decides to drink from, which is, I don't know, a bad idea if you know about the basics of survivalism. Um, but yeah, I fused two once. And how did it feel? Did it feel did it feel strange? Did it feel okay?
And it's here where we get some big reveals and complex ideas surrounding Jamie, Tim and Millie's fusion, and the overall
Oh yeah, and so this mysterious couple that you find out about, turns out they're actually there, and they're actually a fused monstrosity. I don't know if you guys played Fear and Hunger or know anything about Fear and Hunger. Um, well, there's like a mechanic there where you kind of can fuse two characters together and you have a marriage. And I don't remember what god you have to follow to do this. I think it's Sylvian. I'm not sure. I really don't remember. Um, but so you kind of become a single person. It's a little bit deformed, but not too much. It still retains human esque traits, you know? But when it fails, when you don't have like the affinity with the person you fuse with, or you don't have like the affinity with the god, it fails and you become kind of like a amorphous monstrosity. It still feels humanoid to a degree, but not too much. You definitely look like you're melting with a bunch of people. I don't know, it's strange. It's disgusting as well.
meaning of the story.
But yeah,
Millie's
it's
search for her keys
envision it
leads
like
her
that.
to enter Jamie's
It works
house,
like
where
that.
she discovers a television playing a video depicting a ritual within a cult involving the fusion of two men. This video is significant as it foreshadows events in the narrative, particularly when Tim and Millie uncover a cave that ultimately initiates their own fusion. The film emphasises a bell and symbol repeatedly, both of which are pivotal to the backstory, as the cave is situated within the remnants of a church, with the bell adorned with the same symbol shown in the video. The cult behind all of these
Yeah, it was
events
all a
remains
cult
shrouded in
at the end of the
mystery,
day.
yet it's evident that they held
They
a belief
kind
that
of
humans were inherently
are
split
everywhere.
into two halves. As revealed by Jamie in the wedding video, which implicates him in the cult's activities, the group would subject individuals to a unique substance intended to merge them with their partner. This reflects the cult's ideology that all individuals are incomplete without their other half and must be united in order to achieve their true form. The cult, while not directly responsible for the fusion of Tim and Millie, has a significant influence through their current follower Jamie. Jamie is determined to ensure that Tim and Millie achieve happiness together, which results in him injuring Millie by slashing her arm.
Jamie's a fusion
This is
too.
all part of the ritual, and the act initiates the fusion process between her and Tim.
And it's strange because we know the actor, you know, we know he's not actually a fused person, but it's so strange that they got two actors to play him, and they kind of resemble him, but not quite. It's so weird.
As the narrative unfolds, it is revealed that Jamie himself is a product of this fusion. He claims that his completed transformation brings him joy with his other half, and he encourages Millie to finalise the fusion with Tim. Him cutting her arm is reminiscent of what his followers endured in the prior recording, and once he does so to Millie, she escapes his house. After escaping, Millie finds Tim on the street, where he tries to take his own life by slashing his throat, believing that it would ultimately save her. But Millie's injury from Jamie results in severe blood loss, and when Tim notices this, he manages to heal her by fusing his arm to hers. They express their profound love for each other and eventually share a slow dance to Two Become One by the Spice Girls, culminating in their full transformation into a single entity. The concluding scene of the film then depicts the merged state of Tim and Millie, who appeared to have achieved a sense of tranquility after enduring the traumatic experience of becoming one. Initially, both characters sought to avoid this, but the severity of Millie's injuries inflicted by Jamie compels Tim to agree to their fusion, offering Millie a chance at survival in a now different form. Upon recognizing Tim's choice, both individuals come to terms with this unforeseen sacrifice and decide to proceed with the fusion, resulting in the emergence of an androgynous and unnamed figure. This new entity then greets Millie's parents at breakfast, signifying the next chapter in their narrative. The final scene is more complex than you think, because on one hand...
because you see them actually fused, like they're one person. They're, you know how they're Tim and Millie, and they become Tilly when they transform.
It presents the harrowing fate for the characters involved, yet it simultaneously conveys a sense of acceptance.
I think I
as they
remember the
embrace their
director
destiny
of the
to
movie
protect
saying
each
something
other,
along the
implying
line.
that they will remain united eternally. However,
Tim
this slight
names of
sense
all
of
time.
solace
Yeah,
is
that's
complicated
kind of
by
like
the indication that the
like
fusion
a
has
ship
seemingly
name.
embraced Jamie's cult, evidenced by the presence of the cult's bell and symbol on their front porch at the very end. Additionally, while viewers witness the gradual merging process of Tim and Millie, the film also features two other couples who have undergone a transformation, resulting in markedly different outcomes. One involves Jamie, who is a staunch adherent of the cult behind the transformations. This raises serious concerns about the overall safety of the town and the influence of this cult. And the other involves the disappearance of Simon and Kerry. Similar to Jamie, they also consumed a mysterious liquid, leading to their own form of fusion. However, their transformation resulted...
Why on earth will you drink some stagnant water in a cave long forgotten by God himself? Why would you do that? Why do you think that's a good idea?
Resulted in a grotesque homunculus, indicating that couples who resist the fusion process may encounter severe repercussions.
Like
so these different transformations highlight the trap that Tim and Millie have walked
into. It sure
into.
has the same
effect. On
effect.
one hand, it can be argued that Tim and Millie have avoided the fate that befell Simon and Kerry. However, by merging, it seems they have joined the cult, something that Jamie did in his own way too. The cult associated with Jamie seems to be the most plausible source of the substance itself, as they devised methods to increase their members and transform willing individuals into fusions through unique ceremonies. And it appears that Tim and Millie are now included in this as well. In saying all of this about the plot and ending of Together, it's very clear that codependency is the true meaning at the centre of it. The first half of Together features supernatural elements to highlight the dysfunctional dynamics present in Tim and Millie's relationship. As the story unfolds, these issues are intensified by the pressures of their fusion. This examination of their relationship highlights the significance both individuals hold for each other. Their profound love is demonstrated by Tim's willingness to sacrifice his life for Millie at the conclusion, as well as her acceptance of him despite his flaws. There's both romance and horror in this, and although their relationship adapts and persists, Tim and Millie as distinct individuals essentially cease to exist. The film concludes with a thought-provoking ending that prompts viewers to consider the implications of the fusion and the nature of the relationship, questioning whether those choices were justified. And I think that is ultimately showing that the film is an interesting commentary on the sacrifice of both for one in a long-term relationship. Yes, their relationship is quite toxic, but relationships are hard, and the reality for many is that with hard decisions, there are often issues. It's a film that gets into whether sacrifices can be made to be one together. And while the events of the movie's ending are quite twisted, there's also a simplicity to it in that Tim and Millie finally embrace one another.
Wow.
But that was my breakdown and analysis for the Together movie. I
It
have
was
to
a very
admit, I
good
really
video.
enjoyed this first film from director Michael Shanks, and I think purely from a
That's a good.
filmmaking and
That's a
thematical
good.
perspective, he was able to really
What's the word for it? What's the word for it? That's a good score. There, score.
translate his ideas successfully, even if what happened was extremely weird. For me, some of the best horror films use their sequences and horror techniques to communicate the core of the story, and this is certainly a perfect example of that. I also love how he
I
was
mean, they
able to
could have
make you
just gone to
care
couples
about the
therapy,
moments
but
of
few singers
drama,
also good, I
because in
guess.
some other horror
I mean,
films,
whatever works for you, right? I'm not saying it's unnecessary, but I mean, they do what they do what they can, I guess. Music. Oh, there we go. What else could we watch? Can we actually watch something else? What time is it? Oh yeah, we got like 10 or 20 more minutes. Watch horror. Horror? Like what kind of horror? What do you mean when you say horror? Taxes. Oh, that's horrendous. I don't think I want to watch that before going to bed. I don't think I'll be able to sleep. Oh, there's this guy that's called Chupacabro, which makes good videos. I feel like they're very entertaining. You guys remember this? I don't know if how it's called in English though, because in Spanish it's "Mamá soy un pez," which is "Mom, I'm a fish." I don't know if it has the same name. Let me just Google it. Um. Help, jagar en fisk. What? I guess it means help, I'm a fish. I really don't know. um. I don't know if there's English. I don't have. There's no English translation. Okay, let me just help. I'm a fish. Oh yeah, it's Help, I'm a Fish. That's the name of the movie in English. It was a movie about three kids that get turned into sea creatures, and they have to find a way out to find a way out of there to become human again. I like fish. I like fish too. But yeah, it's a strange movie. It's a strange movie. It's strange. It has a very crude scene where like the bad guy name 3 fish if you like fish: anglerfish, clownfish, and what's the name of it in English? Moonfish. That's not the one I was gonna say, but whatever. I was gonna say Moorish Idol. Yeah, that one I like. Okay. Um, what could we watch now? What could we do now until like we got like 20 more minutes? Okay. Sorry, I was busy raging. Let's talk about you. About me, I don't really have um things to say about me. I don't know. I really like to answer questions. I don't think I'm very good at like making up subjects to talk about. That's how I work. It's strange. I think I work better when I'm given specific directions. So it's the same with the questions, you know. I just work better when I'm explicitly told what to do, which is in this case answer a question, like a specific one. Depends on how interesting I find the question is my amount of words when I'll reply. Do my taxes. Never ever. You'll have to find someone else for that because I'm terrible at math. You'll probably end up in jail. So let's not risk it. Wow. Tomato, tomato. 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 Potato, potato. That's so weird. I don't think we have those kind of words in here. Like they are the same but say differently, but they mean the same thing. I don't really remember if there's a word like that in Spanish. Like actually, I know there are some words that can be said differently depending on the, on the accent of the person who's saying the word. But I really don't know if there's such case in here. I really don't know. I don't remember. I don't think there is. One day you'll know. Hopefully. I don't think it exists. Let me just... Is there a Spanish equivalent to words that mean the same and are pronounced differently? Like tomato and tomato. No, because this is not what I mean. Same word, different sound. No, this is not what I mean. No. Well, maybe it doesn't exist. We can create some. What word could I say wrong though? Well, I mean, I kind of have a habit of mispronouncing things because I find it entertaining. Like for example, saying instead of saying banana, I will say banamba, and instead of saying nom 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 nom, let me just think of a regular word. I don't know. película, which means movie. I just say, I don't know, le picula or something like that. I don't know why I do it. It's fun. I guess I do it because I find it amusing in my mind. But yeah, le picula. I don't know if well, it will be kind of like saying like uh instead of saying like animal, I'd say aminal or something like that, you know? It's kind of the same thing. Well, I mean, it's I'm trying to express the same feeling that way. But yeah, I find it funny. I don't know why I do it, but I do it. I've done it since I was like little, and I didn't stop doing it when I grew up. So I guess I ended up like this, and that's about it. Nothing else to do about it. Back in the old days, yeah. When I was a little girl. Okay, what time is it? Oh, we're so close. We're close to the hour. Let me just back in the summer of 58. 58. Okay. I'm finding videos I'm interested in watching, but I will just, you know, I'll just add them to watch later. I will watch them later. I have a bazillion videos in watch later. I haven't actually watched later, but we'll save for next stream. Maybe. Also, I think after this stream, I'll be able to request affiliate, and so I'll be able to add emotes. So I'll be working on the emotes. I do have the list we've made last stream, so I'll just go with it. Wow. Oh boy. This is a good video. I'll definitely watch it for late. Save it for late. Yeah. Which was a tail wag. And I don't remember which ones they were. But yeah, I had the list. I have the list saved. I just don't have it here. But I do have it. Don't worry about it. I'll see. Amnesia. Yeah, that kind of happens. I guess it runs in the family. I don't know what else to do. Well, we're almost reaching the hour mark. I'm kind of tired more than usual today, so I'll probably just go to sleep. I don't know. I'm not feeling like streaming today. I'm just very tired. Like my body feels very tired. It feels exhausted for some reason. And it's not like I didn't sleep. It's just that I don't know, it's weird. I feel like there might be something wrong with my health in general, but I don't know. I don't think it's anything to worry about. Probably something I can fix with vitamins or something like that. Yeah, but yeah, I'll have to check that soonish. Have you tried turning it off and on again? No, I have not. I should though. Okay, we're over the hour mark. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. And I'll just go to sleep because I'm very tired. So yeah, I'll just leave you guys. Thank you for coming to the stream. It really means a lot. Num num num. Maybe try hitting it like an old TV. I sure need that. You know what? I would benefit myself a lot from actually like getting these. I don't know if you've seen these Thailand ladies that kind of crush you with two big sticks, and they kind of like chiropractors, but they realign your whole spine again. It feels like, I don't know, it's torture, but it works. I don't know. I need that. Thank you for the stream, Big John. Thank you for staying here, Bean. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate it a lot. But yeah, that's about it. Now I'll go rest. So take care, everyone, and see you next stream. See you next stream. Hopefully with more interesting things to do, or maybe something to play. I don't know. Bye bye. Take care. Take care. Adios. Ciao, ciao.